Looks like I got to replace that thing. Okay, it's no secret. I enjoy cooking. I do a lot of cooking around here, and I really like it. I find it therapeutic. I find it's being able to feed people with a particular skill that anybody really can have. This isn't, I'm not a chef or anything like that, but there's something about preparing something and then giving it to someone and it gives them nourishment. I kind of like that. That's a good thing. I was out here in the kitchen doing some cooking, and the overhead lights, I love a lot of light over my cooking surface because I got to see what I'm doing, right? I've got some LED lights underneath. This is a GE Space Maker microwave, and it's got a vent, a fan, an exhaust, and it came with a couple of light bulbs that were burnt out when we first moved in the house about 8 years ago. We went on Amazon and just bought some LED lights. They've lasted 8 years. I guess that's okay. They were really kind of funny lights, so I've got to replace them. They're starting to flash and strobe, and heat is the enemy of electronics. And because there's always hot steam and stuff like that coming up, and the area heats up, over a period of time, circuitry just starts to break down. That's what's happening. I'm going to replace them. And I'm going to replace them with these. I went to a local hardware store. No one's paying me to do this, just full disclosure. I bought everything with my own money. I just wanted to share with you how easy it is to change out light bulbs in your overhead exhaust fan microwave oven thing. Now, your mileage may vary because you may have a slightly different microwave and it might be a little different, but the fundamental things are going to be the same, okay? I'm going to replace them with FEIT, Fiat. If you know how to pronounce it, leave a comment down below saying you know how to pronounce it. But I think it's just Fiat Electronic. Pretty popular brand. I'm going to assume these are going to last at least 8 years. I paid $10 for these, $10.50, something gosh awful expensive for a bulb, but not including the cost of the bulb, it should cost me only 36 cents per year. How do they know that? How do they know I just don't leave this thing on 24 hours a day? I'm not sure what the estimated energy cost. I don't know how they figure that out. I don't know. Based on, here we go. Based on 3 hours a day at 11 cents per kilowatt hour. Well, I'm paying a little more than that. I think I'm paying pretty close to 12 cents per kilowatt hour. So this may be a little older. Energy prices have gone up even here in Texas. I don't know. Leave a comment down below. What is your energy price per kilowatt hour in the region that you're in? So down below, put in whatever. San Francisco, California, and this is what you're paying. Los Angeles, California, something broad like that is fine. How much are you paying? You're probably paying a lot down over there on the West Coast. Anyway, so 3 hours a day, 36 cents a year, not including the cost of this. You math whizzes out there, you figure out, including the cost, because this was, we'll just say $10. Break that out over the year, and will it have paid for itself? Will this ever be a free bulb after a certain period of time? I often think about that kind of stuff, and maybe I shouldn't. They're 40 watts equivalent, so it's the amount that a 40-watt incandescent light bulb will give out. That's the kind of light that it gives out, but it only costs 3 watts per bulb, which isn't bad. Lumens, 270, lumens, that doesn't really mean much. It's a particular rating at a particular distance. I don't want to get into that here. I just got to get the light bulbs fixed. All right, I turned things down a little bit so you can actually see the bulb behind the glass thing. And you can see it's kind of pulsing a little bit. It stopped the strobe thing that was going on, thank goodness. And now it's just kind of barely even on. Let me get a little more light so we can see everything surrounding, and then I'll show you how I'm going to get this thing out of here and put the new one in. Pretty straightforward. Just take yourself a Phillips screwdriver, at least in my case. I'm going to come up here. unscrew this baby. Don't you just love it when hands get in the way? And that little guy opens up. I'm going to unscrew. And there's the bulb. Let's take a close look at this. Yeah, they're kind of a, I don't know, rubbery thing. You can even see the circuits down there. I might take this baby apart and even get a closer look. Looks like there's an array on both sides, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 double-sided arrays giving off some light. Take a look real close. There's the little IC, I guess, with a little bit of circuit, and that's how the whole thing is. Rubbery. I wish you could feel it. It's kind of a weird thing. But it was hot. It was hot. This thing's got a little, what you call it? It's kind of dark, huh? See? I need light. And then this little guy comes out. Now this one's got a hard plastic case as opposed to that kind of rubberized, I don't know, case of the other one. How clear is that? Is that, do I need to get further away? There you go. Yeah, so it's hard plastic. And all I'm going to do is slip it in there. Now, it actually might get kind of bright, so watch your eyes. Ooh, that's much brighter than the other one. Put the screw in the hole first and then bring it up here. There you go. Nice and bright. Let's change out the other one, shall we? Now this one appears to be brighter than the other original one, but that's it's just started to do the flashing strobing thing every once in a while. So I'm just going to replace it. You know, when one goes, chances are the other's going to go. Same procedure, at least with this particular one. There's a little door, it opens up. Let's see if we can take a look. That's how that looks. We'll get in there and unscrew it. Oh, this bulb is kind of hot. Yeah, hot. Hot bulb. This one is really hot. Same thing. Looks like I got to clean that thing. It's probably, yeah, looks like I got to get that vent, that screen cleaned. Same thing. Take this little guy out of here. Pretty simple. Now, my particular bulb base is this kind of a base. And if you want to compare it, this is a standard, I guess you would call it, socket size. So this is the next one down. I'll leave a little note down below with the actual proper sizes because, quite frankly, I can't remember what they are. Now, this one says it gives us up to 15,000 hours. Figure out how much that, how many days, how many years, how many whatevers at 3 hours per day. What's 15,000 of those? Okay, this is going to get real bright in a second here. Holy smoke! There you go. Let's put the cap back on. Well, of course, you have to drop it at least once, right? Fortunately, it's under the camera. Hang on a minute. Under the camera. Yeah, that was kind of funny. There you go. There you go. Very bright. Okay, there it is, full up. Let me turn it off. That's what it's like off. Oh, that's what it's like on. I press it again and it goes down to half power. It looks like it's flashing on the camera. It's not flashing in real life. That's because in order to get half power, it's turning on and turning off very, very rapidly. It's interfering with how many frames per second I'm doing on the camera. It's another math thing. Math is hard. Anyway, pretty bright. Well, it's not that difficult. Just a screwdriver, new bulbs. I'll leave a link down below where I'll link up to bulbs if you need something like this. Please use my link. It'll help my channel out a lot. I'm pretty sure I can find these available on the Amazons or someplace else that I'm affiliated with. It doesn't cost you anymore, so I would greatly appreciate it. Oh, by the way, take a look at this. It's a serger. She is quite the seamstress and enjoys sewing and making clothes and making stuff. And I saw this. I think it was on sale. It may not have been. I don't remember. I just saw it, and I remember her saying something about, you know, a brother's serger would sure come in handy. So I bought this. On our next episode, I'm going to unbox it. We're going to see what's inside, and maybe she'll give us some lessons on how to use it. That'll be for next time. We'll see you then.